Hey guys, it's your man Sunny Hussain. Hope that you're all having an amazing day. So you guys are on this live, and what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is how to do a stop loss order on BITTREX. I've been getting a lot of comments and messages about the stop loss order on BITTREX. So this is something that I'm going to be covering today on this session. As soon as you come onto this live, drop a comment below. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from so I can give you guys a shout out, and also let me know what the quality is like. I am also streaming on YouTube, so those of you that want to download this video via YouTube, you can do so later. Okay, so alright, so I'm just gonna have a look at my phone just to make sure we are fully live. Yep, we are fully live. Awesome. There's 22 of you guys on live. Having an amazing day. So I'm just gonna have a look at my phone. As you can see, I'm on my phone. Okay, so hey guys, great to have you guys on live. So this is how to do a very, it seems very complicated, and when you're coming from Poloniex onto BITTREX to do a stop loss order, it can look quite technical, especially when you've got price, which one do you do it at, and then you've got limit. Is it limit or default? Is it conditional? Right? So this is what you want to do. So for example, if I decided that I'm going to buy, this is ETC, okay? So if I decide I want to buy, say 100 ETC, okay, 100 ETC would cost me $1,523. Okay, that's what it would cost me, ETC. Now stop loss, the way I do a stop loss order is, what I do is I take in consideration the difference between the asking price and the buying price. Okay, so the asking price is the sellers, so you can immediately buy this coin at this current price, and this is how much of it this person's selling. Okay, and then if you move on to the left side, you can see that these are your bids. So these are the prices that people want it at. Okay, now if I buy this coin at the price that everybody else is bidding for to get it at that low price, then I would put bid. If I want to buy it right now, then I would pay a little bit more just to buy it now. Okay, so if I buy it at that current price, I've got nearly what, $1,523. all right, so what you want to do is you want to calculate the difference between this asking price and this bidding price. Okay, and then you get something called the spread, the difference. All right, genuinely I put a stop loss order between 3 to 5%. If it's a more risk to reward, higher risk to reward ratio, then I would quite possibly put it between touching 8 to 10% max. But really, you don't want to be risking more than 3 to 5% of your initial capital. Okay, so if I get my calculator out, okay, don't know if you guys can see this on the screen, but let's just say for mathematical ease, right? So if I do, say for instance, I do a stop loss order for 10%, okay, 10% of this, so which is the most is the higher part of the stop loss. Okay, you would only do 10% if you're really deciding that, you know what, I'm gonna go all heads in with this one. This is going to be a really good take, but at the same time I know this is very volatile, so it could potentially hit my 5% stop loss and then bounce back up. So that's pretty 10%. So genuinely you want to keep your stop loss between 3 to 5%. Okay, so for mathematical ease, I'm just going to say I'm going to have a stop loss for 10%, which is 152. Yeah, 152, 10% of that. So let me just work that out. Minus 10%, which is 152.3, which gives me 1,370. Okay, so that is my 10%, okay, that I'm willing to lose. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I will put the maximum amount of ETC I want to sell. So I currently got 15.195. That's the amount of ETC I originally bought. Okay, now I want to go to the price. Okay, the price, before you come to the price, what you want to do is you want to change this into conditional. Okay, you want to change that to conditional. Okay, and now where you see price, you want to put down the amount that you are willing to come down by. Okay, so let's just say I want to get to the figure of my 10%, which is 1,523 minus 10%, which gives me $1,370. Okay, so what you want to be doing is you want to be fiddling with this till you get that figure. So roughly 10% of this US dollar is what, 150. So it'll be probably about 1450 probably, roughly ish. Okay, UTC 1000. Okay, what's we got here? We've got the, oh sorry guys, I just realized that the ETC here is 100. For some reason I was looking at this one. Okay, so it should be 100 because that's the initial ETC that I bought. Should be 100. Okay, and then I bought it at 15.19. okay, that's what I bought it at. So I want to give 10, I want to do 10% of that, 15.195, which is what, 150, about 150. So if I take away 150, let's just try it out. So 1446 have I got there? Not quite. Let's take it down even more. Okay, 1396, nearly. If I do 13.8, let's just say, there you go, that's close enough. That's close enough to my 1,370. Okay, so what I've done is, let me just recap. So what I've done is I've bought my ETC, and then I'm putting my original units that I bought of ETC, which was 100 ETC, I would put here. Then the original price I bought it at 15.195, but I'm willing to risk 10% of that capital. So if I take away 10% from this US dollar, then you can put that amount there. Or you can take 10% of that and then fiddle with this number till you get close to that number. Okay, now you've got conditional on there. Leave that as it is. Don't touch this. The most important part is this here, conditional. Okay, this is where a lot of the confusion is. Is it greater than or equal to? It's less than equal to. Okay, it's less than equal to. That's what you need to put, less than equal to. And what you want to do is you want to put a trigger price. So what is the price that you want to start selling your coins at? Okay, what is the price that you want to sell your coins at? So potentially, if the coin goes below, say for instance it's fluctuating a lot, which ETC doesn't do, but let's just say it fluctuates a lot, I want to put my trigger point at $14. So that's what I will do, my trigger point. This is where it would trigger, and it will continue to sell till my order fills. Okay, this is why you want to leave a nice gap between your asking and your sell when, because what would happen is when your sell order has been triggered, it'll try to fill it in. But most of the time what happens is that you remember you're playing against you're trading against professionals out there, you're trading against robots out there, and you're trading with people that don't know what they're doing. Okay, so this is why you want to leave yourself some room where your order gets filled, because if you don't put any sort of trigger point, what happens is basically it'll hit the 13.8, right, but there might not be enough volume for your order to fill, and then what happens is because your order never got filled, then the price drops and you skipped your order, so it probably only filled it partially. So that's why you want to leave a bit of room a bit of leeway where you give enough room for your order to fill. So this is your 10%, and this is your trigger point, so it will try to fill it in between 14, and you can even go higher if you wanted to. You can put it at 15 if you wanted to. Okay, so let's just say the price was going up and you're like, yeah, it's gonna go up, but then suddenly it's coming down. You're seeing it's coming down, and you want to leave at 15 because you know if you touch 15, it's gonna activate your stop loss, and it'll try to fill in your stop loss all the way down till it reaches here. But it will try to sell it at the highest level. Okay, so if your stop loss, if your seller order stop loss gets filled at the 14 mark, and you got it at 13.8, it'll fill it up at the 14 mark. Okay, drop some value below. Feel free to share this video if you found some value in it. Let me know if that's been of some help to you guys. I'm just gonna have a read of some comments. So yep, I am on YouTube as well. I'm streaming on YouTube as well, guys. YouTube saying offline. It's saying streaming from my side. No idea why. Hey Joseph, hey Matt. Let's see if we've got any comments here. Okay, let's see if we've got any comments. Cool. Nope, got some found some value. Alright guys, so that's it from me. I hope you guys found some value, and I will catch you guys on the next live. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.